So this is very weird. Here's a map of the fertility rates. Obviously, the greener, the more fertile the women are. Europe, what is going on? Europe, America, and parts of South America, and also parts of Asia here. I mean, that's tragic, but Africa is going completely insane. Those parts, I think that's Pakistan, India. I mean, what are we doing wrong here in Europe that it's like this? And Africans and Indians, Pakistanis have such a high fertility rate. I mean, that's just... And that doesn't mean how many children they have, because obviously the people here have 5-6 children on average, while we have 1. It literally means the fertility rate, how fertile a woman is. This should be the same. But the way of life obviously is completely different. But I don't know, man. That's pretty alarming.
I know the man was talking about fertility rate, but to me, what he was explaining makes more sense if he was actually talking about birth rate. I guess he meant fertility rate with regards to birth rate. I think what he meant was the rate at which women are giving birth. In the Western world, in the US, in Europe, women are no longer interested in marriage, in relationship with men, even in childbirth, as they used to be in the past. In Africa, it's very different because we have a lot of pygmies. Women are more conditioned and more brainwashed there. A lot of African women are still sleeping. They are still upholding patriarchy. They are still abiding by the rules of patriarchy and holding on to their traditions and cultures. African women come together to shame other women if you don't have a child, if you're not married at a certain age. They are good at doing that. So I think his map explains it. The map says it all. It's very obvious what is happening across the globe. In some region, women are no longer interested. They don't want to have anything to do with men, and they're having decline in birth rate. In Africa is the opposite, and this has to do with how awoken the women are.
Here's the thing about women's rights. Personally, not a fan. I don't know. I just don't really like them that much. I think we gave it a good run, but maybe we should just get it over with. Anyway, here's my outfit. Not even going anywhere today. Just had to put it on for the video. I like this one. Anyway, have a good one.
Men's loneliness epidemic is such a problem. They don't even like us. Y'all don't even like us. Women's rights. I don't even believe in them. You also don't believe in an appropriate length of jeans, but like you don't hear me bitching about it. And get what over with? What could you have possibly meant by saying, it's been a good run, let's get it over with? Tell me more. Say it with your chest. Some of them don't even see us as human. Damn. Just cut the shit though. If you don't like women, just say that. It's 2025. You can be who you want to be. I encourage you to be yourself. Just come out. What?
It's a different feeling when you hear men confess to this. He really doesn't like women that much. I don't think any woman is begging him to like them, but he just spoke the mind of so many men out there, and they have a problem with women's rights. Like the lady rightly said, they don't consider us as humans. Some men don't see women as humans, and that explains the aggression, the anger, the maltreatment. Because if you are human, if you have humanity in you and you see your next neighbor as a human as much as you are, I don't think you will be vile. I don't think you will be mean. I don't think you will be devilish, wicked, demonic to that person. The way a man treats a woman speaks volume. It tells you how that man views that woman. Don't let anyone deceive you. Don't let anyone brainwash you by telling you to pay attention to what he says, his words. No, the action is what tells. The evidence is in his action. Sometimes men camouflage. They might be treating you so nice, buying you gifts, but deep down they hate you. They don't like you. They can't stand you, and they're waiting for that right opportunity to strike, to show you how they truly feel about you. So many men out there truly don't like women, and this is how I say it. Men captured women. They don't like us. They see us as their slaves, tools to be used. So when they say they don't like us, I kind of understand. I kind of get it. And they are in a constant battle with us to maintain dominance and control. Please let me know what you think about that clip in the comment section.
Be real with me.
99% of guys are not ready to be in a relationship.
Real. Why?
Guys are so concerned with doing anything that might be perceived as even remotely feminine. They distance themselves from 90% of the human experience and just don't become complete people. They're too cowardly to be vulnerable enough to try anything new, to grow, to embody any sort of new energy or try any new experience. They just end up being incredibly immature and emotionally stunted. That makes them feel jealous of women because women don't do that. Women tend to be pretty comfortable exploring and embodying masculinity and femininity and just life in general. They become very self-conscious, they become jealous of women. They cover that up with gatedness, with irreverence, cocky narcissism, and also with misogyny and violence.
Women are allowed to try femininity and try masculinity on any side of that spectrum without any consequence. Men are not allowed to as much.
Yeah, you even see that in queer culture. And you see female-bodied people who are gender queer, they tend to play a lot with their gender. People like the idea of masculinity, so as long as women are still acting feminine enough to be considered conventionally attractive, it's cool for them to be like androgynous or sporty or badass, whereas like people just don't value femininity in guys at all. Women kind of do. A lot of women are into like pretty feminine guys, but for some reason it's not like something guys like to look like.
Men and women have a different idea of what is attractive to the opposite sex. Men think that women want a guy who is super jacked, super rich, super high status. Women care about aesthetics and vibes more than anything else.
Anyone can be hot, no matter what their energy is. So much of a lot of guys' sense of sexuality is based off of trying to make themselves feel like they're better than someone. They find the idea of a woman that they like are impressed by off-putting and intimidating. And that's just so weird to me. It's why would you not want a partner who you think is like incredibly cool and impressive and badass, who you look up to? That sounds amazing. Why would you want a partner who's beneath you?
Men are taught that women are like a trophy almost. The implication of that is if you're a trophy, you're an extension. You are not the breadwinner. You are
Like an accessory.
an accessory.
A pet.
You're a pet. Like, it's not about who you are as a person. It's about what you represent. It's about your beauty.
Guys definitely do use women as prizes to like gain status with other guys.
100%. It's less about like how the person makes you feel and more about how can you show off. How society defines masculinity is in part by being a winner. And being a winner implies other people are losers. I think that's why guys feel like they have to be better than other guys.
Think of your partner almost as your friend, your counterpart, someone you respect, someone that you want to be in a relationship with. Just be super honest about what you want. If you want to like, hey, I feel like we'd do better if we took a month off. You don't have to feel like bad about it.
What was your name?
Lucas.
Preston, nice to meet you.
Let's see how people are reacting to this in the comment section. Who is this king and who sets the system up? Wow, this guy is a genius. Does he need a wife? He likely knows because of how he has been treated by other men. Possible. First of all, women have constantly had consequences for dipping into either masculine or feminine. We are not just cowards, we are brave enough to be ourselves. True talk. And the thing is, no one told them not to. Women love men who lean into their feminine. Literally, that's why we love anime men. I think she's speaking for herself. All these rumblings lead to one thing. Most men are enclosed gaze. That's why they hate women and fear femininity. I'm beginning to think so. Men are not allowed, mostly by society and other men. You all have the power to make that space for yourself and other men. Don't let fear hold you back. When women say they want confident men, what many of them mean is that they want a man secure enough in himself to not let that fear, often the opinions of other men, rule his thoughts and actions.
That level of advice, and a lot of y'all ain't gonna understand what I'm saying. But just go ahead and have sex with that woman as fast as you possibly can. Just try to get it over with. Because as soon as you do, the faster you do, the faster her chase begins. And this is considering she's a woman that's not for the streets. If she's for the streets and you have sex with her and she gone anyways, then first of all, you shouldn't be trying to even have sex with that type of woman anyways, because you're not locked into what you should be doing. Because if not, the longer you wait, the more she believes that she's the prize, and the more that a monster that she will become, and the less interested also she will become. And we don't do that. Women need to be interested in us, obsessed with us, while we obsess over the mission.
At this point, I'm just sharing these videos because I want women to be aware. I know most of us are aware that that's kind of what their end goal is. But I think a lot of times women get caught up in a guy being nice and da 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 da, and the love bombing and stuff like that. Like he said, get it as fast as you can so that she can be obsessed over you and you can focus on the mission.
Don't make me laugh.
The whole purpose of this is to lower your stock, to try and lower your value, because he feels as though once he gets that out of you, that is your only bargaining chip. Like he said, the longer that it takes for him to get it, that the more that you're going to feel like you're in charge. I don't think I've ever been this uninterested in dating ever. Like I've never, like I've been like, oh, like I don't care either way, like if it comes it comes, but like I'm like seriously like uninterested, like just turned off by like all, they're all out there with malicious intent. Like someone made a comment that they're gonna do this, they're gonna try it or whatever, because what did he say? Hold on. Yeah, someone left this comment. I'm gonna start doing this because no need to make them a wife. And then he said, making a woman a wife when she's not a virgin is doing her a huge favor. So the goal, right? The goal, because he's not even saying you should be looking for virgins so that you can marry them. He's saying find a woman, sleep with her as fast as possible, so that way she could chase you and you could just live your life. Because then once they get it, they're gonna stop everything. They're gonna stop courting you. They're gonna stop doing everything, because the assumption is that you are then going to be all over them. And why he said, oh, don't get a woman that's for the streets, is because women that know their value, regardless if they have sex with you or not, is not going to sit there and allow you to play in their face. So that's why they don't want women that know their value, because if you get a woman that's, I'm going to say inexperienced, and not just inexperienced sexually, but inexperienced in the dating world, and they meet a guy, they're like, oh my God, it's going so great. They sleep with the guy, then complete 180. No more romantic stuff. No more nicey. He's basically treating her like shit. And anytime he feel like she might be trickling off, he's going to start breadcrumbing. But a woman who's been on game, she's going to have sex with him just because she want to have sex. But then once he starts playing those games, she's going to get out of there, because you're in it. It's like sometimes like I feel like I could like y'all see the material. Y'all see the material. It's just like the intention is literally just to play with people. It's literally just to play with people. So deal with these men at your own risk. Like, don't be dealing with them and you're not getting nothing out of it. Like that's what I'm gonna say. Like, do not be dealing with these men if they are not making your world better in some way, shape, form, or fashion, whatever it is for you. And dick can't be it. Dick can't be it. Sex cannot be the thing that they're making better in your world. It needs to be something of actual value. Of actual value. That they're adding to your life, to your world, something. Not sex. Not sex.
To be honest with you, this strategy is not new to me. I've heard it before. I've heard it from a guy explain it to me. He was telling me that time that his brothers advised him to sleep with his girlfriend as soon as possible, so he does not lose her. That the moment he sleeps with her, she gets locked in, and then she's not going to turn around and start chasing. Men are always gamed on. It's all about game for them. Not all men, but a lot of men out there, even in marriages, they are playing the game. That's why they start off with love bombing. It's all strategy. They are very much aware of what they are doing. They want to hook you and then they let you be. Not let you go, but they let you do the chasing. Dating men, it's like sports. Very draining. Dealing with men, draining. And same people would be the ones claiming to love the women they have in their lives. How can you love someone and you're playing games with their emotions? That's not love. You're being wicked to that person. Whenever a man tells you he loves you, ask him to define what he means by love. Because love does mean different things to different people. Don't be moved when the man tells you he loves you. He needs to show you that with his actions. Also bear in mind, Some men can be so nice to you, not because they truly care, not because they love you, but because of what they stand to gain at the end of it. So it's up to you to decipher which one it is. So when you're dealing with men, be very careful, be smart. A lot of men out there don't like the women they have in their lives. They don't.
Tell me why, because I posted a video about having discharge and like how it sucks. My DMs are flooded with creepy men asking like, hey, I know you have a video about discharge. Can I like buy your underwear for like $100? Like with it. What? I'm sorry. Like I didn't think that was real. I didn't think like that was real. Like I thought it was a joke. No. Like I probably had about 50 people DM me and be like, hey, I saw your video about like discharge in your underwear. Like, and I hear you have like discharge. Like, can I buy your used underwear and maybe some socks? And I'm just like, I'm literally in shock still. Like, that's sick. That's sick. Like, what? No. Even from, actually, maybe, no, I'm not doing that. But like, I thought it was a joke. I actually thought it was a joke. I did not believe people. Guys, be careful out there.
It seems like what she just said is a business for some women. They're already using it to make money. Let's see how people are reacting to what she said in the comment section. The way I'd be standing at the post office at 6 a.m. with 50 packages. It is used for witchcraft. Don't do it. All I hear is opportunity. Someone is seeing it as a business. Up the price and use white paint. All I heard is 50 times 100 USD, $5,000. Pretend like you're going to sell it to them, block them, get your money, girl. Honestly, I would totally consider it. I would immediately sell them. I'm broke. You call them creepy, but you're online sharing your discharge. Freak. Go ask mate or something. Take advantage and sell them. 10 times 100 is 1,000. So it seems like some people are already doing this. It seems like it's a business for some people, but that shouldn't be it. Please, if you find yourself in her shoes, you don't have to do that. Don't sell your discharge. It's disgusting. Don't do that. I'm not saying your discharge is disgusting, but doing that, selling it to someone else is disgusting. Don't do that. Some of these men are aquatic. You really don't know what they want to do with that. In Nigeria, men steal women's pants for rituals. So you really don't know what they want to do with that. So be careful. Please let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.